Awesome. Thank you guys so much for being on the call. And we weren't on last week, so it feels like I haven't talked to you guys in a long time, and it's a new month, and we're getting there. We are getting there. Hey, Dina. So, we're doing some really fun stuff in the Power Collective and Abby in Action, and then even in our own chat, where we're really working hard on, you know what, just helping everybody with some baby steps. But before I start digging into all of that, I know Montana says it's been a heck of a week. I want to hear from you. And I want to hear from anybody else a win that they want to share. And even any tips. Paige, we'll get to you. I'm going to have Paige talk a little bit on her selling techniques too. So, hey, Lisa. Okay. Montana, do you want to share some wins?
So I had 6 sales during the party, and I made another sale today, and she's a returning customer. So I'm excited about that one. She said she was almost out of her serum and she needed to reorder. And um she said she just didn't need to wait because she didn't want to run out. She said, I love my skincare routine and I don't want to mess it up. So
You
that one was
know,
exciting. And I have almost 3,000 followers on TikTok now.
no way. How are you doing that?
I'm being very consistent with it. I post a lot and just following all the trends, doing everything everybody says.
Nice. We might need a TikTok training from Montana. What are the trends? I don't have to dance, do I?
No, no, the biggest thing is actually like short videos, 7-second videos with text on screen. You just say like something relatable that's just, like a mom thing or just whatever audience you're trying to connect with, like point of view. I sat down and for 5 minutes and my kid wants a snack already, or, just something relatable. And when you put the text on the screen and it's only seconds long and they have to read it. So by the time they're done reading it, you probably got a couple views out of them.
Mhm.
And when your views go up and your watch time goes up, then TikTok pushes it out more.
Oh. And I just put a TikTok up, but it was long. And they're like, yeah, it probably won't go recommended for anyone. I'm like, oh well, I don't care.
Yeah.
I wanted to put up the whole scan process, because I feel like TikTok is a place for long things, but maybe
Yes.
not.
Well,
It is.
I think building your page in the beginning, like I post some long stuff, but it's just the little short stuff that gets your page more attention. You get more followers. But once you gain those followers and they engage with you and they like your page, then they're more likely to watch the long stuff because they've already, connected with you.
Okay.
That's just what the For You page is teaching me, and it seems to be working so far.
Oh, I think that's awesome. Okay. I don't even know what that means, but I know
I've been, I've been
SYP. I'm like
listening to her. It
Googling
it
that. I'm
works.
like, what's that? So
Yeah,
are you doing
Christy.
it, Christy?
Christy, how many do you have now? I think she's cutting out. I think she has
Right
like,
at 1,600, and I had
yeah.
like zero. I literally had like 60 followers or something when we started.
Oh.
Wow. Is everybody checking their TikTok right now?
I need to.
Okay.
Anita, you sound like me. I'm so lost with that stuff. She's tried to give me advice, and I'm like, you know what, Montana, I'm just doing what I do, and however it works out, it works out.
Because my long one has only had 29 views. So, and
Yeah.
I get that. I figured it's going to be for someone who really wants to learn.
Yeah.
Like, hey, someone found something good on TikTok. I have 1,000 followers. So,
That's good. That's a good start. I started with 160 and I've been posting today makes a month.
okay. Oh, I think I did those follow trains. So a lot of them probably really aren't even real followers. All right. 7-second videos with words on TikTok every day.
Yes.
Multiple
Yeah,
times a day.
they say like at least 3 times a day. Now I try to make minimum two, three's a struggle, but they say 8 a.m., 5 p.m., and 10 p.m. Eastern time is the best times. And I sometimes my videos really do good at those times, but sometimes they don't. It's just hit or miss really with the times.
8 a.m.
5 p.m. and 10 p.m.
can you schedule stuff on TikTok?
Yes, I haven't scheduled, but I did see where you can. You have to get a corresponding app to it.
Oh,
You
okay.
got to teach that. Don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that yet. I need to.
Okay. And is that, do you all do all point of view things or just whatever you want?
Just whatever you want. I do a lot of point of views, but like not all of them.
I don't even get that. I'm like, what do you mean point of view?
Yeah, it's. I guess it's like put yourself in my shoes, kind of deal.
Okay.
I just do what they say, and it seems to work.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm trying to think, what can I do at 5 a.m.? I'm up walking the dogs, but or getting ready to. All right. Challenge accepted. Thank you. So I'm glad you've had a really good week and 6 orders during the party.
I was shocked.
That is wonderful. I mean, it's definitely different, and I'm going to dig in a little bit on how it's just so different than selling nail polish, what a lot of us came from. And that's why, Paige, I wanted you to like talk a little bit too, just because of that, right? Because you are also, well, and Montana, we can have you talk a little bit more too than on yours, just getting closing the sale and closing the deal and where you find your customers and so forth. Does anyone else have a win or two that they want to share?
I gave out 6 business cards today
Good. You told me
for
you were.
Abby. People interested in the scans, and it all started with my mail delivery lady asking about, you sure are getting a lot of packages from France?
Oh,
And I said,
good.
yes, ma'am. Let me tell you. She said, well, tell me about it. What is it? And so I started there, and she said, my other drivers are going to want to know about this, so I need some cards. And so I
Oh,
went down to the post office and met them and
okay.
gave them out. So that was fun. They were very interested.
Yeah, that's
So we'll see how
awesome.
it goes.
Good, good. Because I know that's a step out of your comfort zone. So great job.
Can
Dave,
I just say that?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just say that? I just went totally blank. Christy, your face is just absolutely glowing. It's gorgeous. Always, of course, but your
It's
your
the,
skin just looks amazing.
it's the sun. It's
No,
Abby in the
it
sun.
really looks great.
that's
Hey, this
awesome.
it's. I've always had the driest. Just it looks like it could just stick it in the water and let it suck up some moisture. It needed it so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Abby just completely changed everything about my face. I'm absolutely in love with it.
That is so
I
good.
wake up and I go, oh, I gotta go wash my face. And I'm like, I just washed it before I went to bed.
I know, like I wake up and I'm excited to look at it in the mirror. I was like, oh, what is that? And
That
that's
is so me
one,
too.
yeah, and one thing, if you have someone who's not like in love with what they're doing, have them switch it up the next time. And even they can order early. They don't have to wait a full month to order and
Mm-hmm.
then alternate it because like I just got my newest in lab and so I've been using mainly in lab, like almost 100% in lab.
Mm-hmm.
Versus what I was doing with my DIY. And
Mm-hmm.
honestly, I'm not loving my face anymore when I wake up and look in the mirror. And so then I switched back to my DIY and I was like, okay, there it is. There is that suppleness that I feel in the morning. And I just think I'm on the wrong base. And I'm learning about different bases, like that whole coaching thing that Joanna did on
Mm-hmm.
different bases was really, really eye-opening to me as well, because you've got a light base that's going to soak in right away. You've got a heavy base that's going to still feel sticky. And I remember even on that call, people are like, well, my skin is sticky. And it's because of the base you're using.
Right.
Whereas the apple stem base is very that's like the velvet one, and it's just
Mm-hmm.
so smooth. And I kept feeling my face, and I liked that smoothness, but I don't like the I like it's not enough hydration for me. So then I
Mm-hmm.
started using my apple base with a pump of just with no actives in it, just a pump of the
Mhm.
heavy base. I don't know if you
Mhm.
can, but I was doing like
We
3
can.
coats on it because I was too lazy to add actives to my heavy base. But and I still like so I don't know. I think it is a big conversation to have with a client or
Mhm.
with yourself or a team member. It's like, what base are you using?
Mhm.
Is a really, really important question if they say something about it.
Right. And like I just remember Joanne, one thing she said that stuck with me, just get something on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And like she's like, don't overcomplicate it in your mind. Just get something on your face.
Yeah.
And that stuck with me. I'm like, that's true. Just get
Yep.
something on there.
And even at night, she's like, at least just put an oil on if you're falling into bed. I have done my in lab over whatever I've been doing all day. I don't wear foundation though. So I was like,
Mhm.
it's okay. I'm not gonna wash, but I will at least put something fresh on and then crash and go into bed. So, and I know that's not a best practice, but even a 7-second video would be skincare best practice.
Mhm. I
I'm
agree.
sure ChatGPT can help us come up with.
Isn't that the best thing ever made?
Yes,
I love it.
I
They don't have
know.
an answer. I'm dependent upon it.
I am too. I am too. That's where your challenges are coming from. I said, hey, give me team challenges. I want to work on this, and this. I want one a day. I want it simple. And she gave me a challenge, one a day
I
for
love those challenges. I
yeah.
love that.
Good, good. I'm not going to incentivize them because I feel like your results will be incentive enough. Plus, we're doing other
Yeah.
things in Abby in Action and in the Power Collective. So I'm like, so okay. And then Dana, congratulations, Dana, your coworker joined.
Oh yay!
I'm so excited for you. You guys, we grew by 5 last week. To me, I think that's really, really good. We are small. We are, I think, the smallest pioneer team there is.
That's okay.
But
Mighty things come in small packages.
we're gonna be mighty. We're gonna be mighty. We had good numbers. We didn't have the smallest numbers.
Woohoo.
Oh,
That's
that
good.
matters. Yep. Yeah. So, and it's not a competition. We all go at our own rate, but sometimes it's hard just to think. But you guys, we did well. We grew by 5.
Wonderful.
So congratulations. And then I see Vicky, your daughter is using the product now, and she's in college, right? Yes.
Yeah, she's in college. She just got home, but she's still working a lot, so she only comes home like every other weekend. It's kind of weird because she has an apartment where she goes to school.
Yeah,
But
happen.
I'm hoping she'll get really into it and introduce it to her friends, and then I'm gonna put her on my team and get her selling. That's my goal. So
Yes.
she'll be 20 in 2 weeks, so she's not a child.
Right,
And
right.
So
that's a perfect age to get
yes,
that
and
age
a
group to
lot of
get
her
into
friends are into
girls.
their skincare, so I'm hoping that because she's already seeing she gets very bad hormonal acne, and she's already seeing that it's helping that in just a week. So she's thrilled. So
Oh, that
I'll
is,
get some pictures to share.
yeah.
So
And Dana, was your coworker, was she a customer before she joined, or did you just get her to just did she just jump right in for all?
She jumped right in. She's just been somebody that's supported me for all the things that I've gone into over the years. So still supports me in Color Street. And I was telling her about this, and so she actually had found out about. We were talking about the bundles, the May 15th through June 15th, those bundles, and then I said, well, we're actually having a group party. Do you want to? And I think that was good for her because she has done a ton of mega parties with me as a customer with Color Street. So she knew the routine. She was like, I know how this works. And I told her that we were planning that fun video because she loved watching those sub box videos. Remember when we'd throw those? So I told her, I said, we're doing another video. we have another one planned. She likes that stuff. And so when I said, "Hey, do you want to watch?" And then she's like, "You know, I think I would actually like this stuff. Like, not just for me, I think I would like it. How much is this?" And that was that. And she did it that same day.
Oh, that's so good. I think the culture got her, huh?
Hmm.
It was, yeah.
Hmm.
And then we're doing the bingo. So
Hmm.
get your friends. We're doing bingo. We're giving away um four $10 gift cards and not gift cards, but Amazon gift cards. That is a gift card, but not to Abby because we don't have that feature quite yet. But and so it's gonna be fun. I'm just doing it. So who knows what's gonna happen. You guys, if you don't know yet, you'll figure it out quickly. I'm kind of we'll just go with the flow and have fun. So, but I have the whole program. I'm going to do a little bit of planting seeds throughout it, but then we're going to be doing a lot of stuff in Abby in Action to encourage growth. And don't forget that $49 business kit is there too. That business kit doesn't count towards volume or anything just because it's basically a year of website fees. But if a lot of people I see are going in to get the $49 business kit, and then they end up with the 279 kit because it's such a great deal and you get so much product. So that's good. And then um, there's some things that should be releasing corporate wide this week, like hopefully the e-wallet, and then once that gets incorporated, then stuff will start moving along with that, with the paychecks a little bit more timely. And the affiliate program is going to be launching like any day now. And I think this month auto ship is set to come out as well. So we're going to see some stuff. I know they're working on a new back office too. We haven't tested it yet though, so hopefully we do that first. We'll get all of the fun stuff being changed up too. So, does anyone else have a win that they want to share?
Actually, today I posted, or no, yesterday I posted the, glow up photo, and somebody actually reached out to me on it. So
Ooh,
I was psyched about that. That's the first time anyone's really reached out and said, "Hey, my sister needs this." And it was about, the bags and the dark circles under her eyes. And so, yeah,
people
I'm psyched about that.
swear on that product. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good. Congratulations. And that was from yesterday's challenge.
Yes.
Good. I've not done today's challenge yet or posted. So I asked GPT, I'm like, create a month full of posts for me, incorporate, my dogs, my workouts, my little quirky things that I'll talk about and the Abby opportunity and my Abby product. And so she gave me something to do every single day. So I am going to be I need to do that consistently though. And I have the picture and she wrote it. I just haven't posted it yet. So that's exciting though. So that's an idea to you guys if you need help staying consistent. And then again, we have our daily challenges. So Paige, we were talking, or I asked you to, like, you have been able to get a lot of people to scan. Now, your backstory, though, you're a hairdresser.
Hmm.
So your mirror is set up in your office. So, of
Yes.
course, none of us here are hairdressers that I know of.
I have to say that really is an advantage. They walk in. Every time before they walk in, I make sure I've turned it on.
Yeah.
So they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's my new skincare." So then I start the conversation. And I have all my products there, my DIY, and I just talk to them about how it feels, how it smells, and they see my excitement. And I have three ladies that come together every single time. And I have a very small studio because I'm in one of those salon blocks. So they come together, they walk in, they go, oh, so that's your skincare. Is that why your face is glowing? And I'm like, yes, as a matter of fact, it is. So then I just let them touch it, feel it. Then, of course, they want to scan. That's like easy, except for mine hasn't worked that easy. But I think we also have some issues with our internet at work. So that could be a problem.
That is a huge thing. And if you have a
Uh,
hotspot on your phone, if
yeah,
you,
I need to try that next.
I would definitely just do that.
Yeah.
Like I was at my last event and it was hard because this is where all of my events are being held. Connie, out at the um e- whatever out there, AGA, but they have bad data and bad Wi-Fi.
Oh,
So I couldn't do anything with the scan.
yeah. So for me, once I start talking to them about it and they trust me with their hair, they've been coming to me for like 20 years, you know?
Mm-hmm. And they
It's
just
easy.
and you have them scan. So, and I
Yeah.
think even though we're not hairdressers, we might not have the mirror, but I feel like there's still a lot of selling tips that I've already heard that Paige says, like letting them feel it, smell it, the excitement. And
Mhm.
so maybe you're not, maybe that would be another 7-second video about the smell. I don't know. That's really weird right there to do that. But the scent of it, and a scent is a better word to use than smell, but figuring out ways to get the feeling, the excitement, the scent over video and how do you relay that? But so you let them, do you have all of your bases out for them to sample the different?
So right now I only have one base at work, and I'm like, oh goodness, I really need to get my other three at work. But yeah, I have the two foaming cleansers. I have all the DIYs. I let them actually mix a little bit. I just put one little dab in there and put a drop in, and I'm like, and look, you can do this, you can concentrate on that, you know.
Mhm.
And I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm a chemist. I like to mix it up and play with it. If you don't, there's another option for you.
Mhm. Do you find you're selling more of the DIY or the fresh active?
Some people are just lazy, so
Mhm.
they want the fresh active.
And it, not the
No,
DIY.
I mean they want the in
Uh,
lab.
Fresh active and
That's
DIY
yeah,
are the same thing. Yes, they
right.
want the in lab. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe it's a little intimidating too, doing the whole, it's like, oh, that seems like a lot of steps. But I really like how you coach, you let them actually touch it. Well, I know you have a lot of cream bases at home, so bring
Yeah,
some. Yeah,
that's right. I mean, you know what? I'll sell them if I need to.
yeah, I'm still working on that. So, but yeah, and then do you find, and for all of you guys, this is a question for everybody, are you finding that when people scan, they're ordering, or are they going home to look at their email, or um, do you find they're ordering a few days after they scan or right when they scan? What are you seeing?
Kind of 50-50, I would say, on my end.
Okay.
But
Dana's,
I do want to tell you this. As we've been talking, I just had a gentleman that I know from my childhood growing up, who was my brother's friend, which is 5 years older than me, just messaged me on Facebook and he says, I need all the help you can give me. Send me your link.
nice.
I'm like, it's coming your way.
What post did he see, I wonder?
My glow up that I did yesterday.
Girl,
Speaking of that, Montana sold to a man as well. I was pretty impressed with that.
I did.
good. And you know what? That's something
I said,
important.
sure, what the heck? I need all the help I can get.
Yeah, and that's something though important to remember that it is like even in our marketing and how we talk, it's
Yes.
if we decide to make a logo or whatever, it is for men and women. So with
Mm-hmm.
him, Christy, I would send him who do we have for before and after photos for the
David.
I know.
David's are really good. And there's
Yeah.
another gentleman with really good ones. I can't remember his name, but I've got
I've
his
seen a
pictures.
couple in the Abbey in action. I don't know their names, so no.
What happened?
I don't know. So definitely David. Send him David's before and after photo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
Dana, has Nate tried it yet? No. Yeah,
No.
I can't get any. Yeah, no here.
I
So
keep trying to get my husband to do it because he's never used skincare. So I'm like, come on, just, I'll convince him.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
It'll take a while, but I'll get him there.
you'll get him there.
I bet Montana's battery was dying. I bet that.
Oh,
She'll be right back.
because she ran away and then. So Connie, oh my gosh, you need your husband to try it. His before and after pictures would be good just because, he's just, I don't know. I think he attracts the camera. So he's only done the cleanser once. So we're gonna have to get him to do a little bit more too. So, all right, that is awesome. So then if they don't, do you guys have a follow-up system in place if they don't order right away? Vicky's working on it
Checking
too.
back in,
Mhm.
touching base,
It's
not being pushy, just checking in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sold skincare a long time ago. Here she comes, all recharged. I sold skincare before Color Street, and we had the auto ship program, and ours was every 2 months. And I feel like you still need to focus on getting even month customers and odd month customers, even though with the auto ship, they're going to have the opportunity to order every month. But I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of every other month orders because let's get real, only us that are like, is there a change? Are probably using it as consistently as a regular person. So again, that is our goal too, to coach on the consistent use of a product. We are using it because we want to see results. We want to see our before and afters, and we want to prove that it works. But our customers aren't going to be as loyal as we are. But with that said, so in skincare, I think if your customers are going to reorder more than they did with, if you sold nail polish or if you sold jewelry, way more than if you sold jewelry. And so getting some good customers each month with the auto ship. And now maybe Lisa is on month one of her jump start. I think Lisa's on month one of her jump start. Otherwise, and it's called ABBI Accelerate. So Lisa's on month one of her ABBI Accelerate. So Lisa's going to have a goal of 500 PV. Or dang it, I keep just on autopilot. So $500 in sales. I can't remember what the PV, all of that weird conversion is. But Lisa's going to want to have $500 in sales this month. Ours has increased to 750 now and $750 in sales. And the whole mindset behind that when we picked the totals, because we did, but it was with auto ship in place. And so therefore, that's why that coupon came out to our customers that because auto ship is not in place yet. And like this, we gave these goals to our team assuming auto ship was going to be active right away and that their customers are going to be easily reordering with that 10% discount. So that's where the code came from. So leverage that with your current customers to get them to reorder and then get a few new ones. That's kind of the whole thought process behind it. And even next month is a little bit more. So don't slack, even if you might not hit 750 this month, get as close as you can because next month's $1,000. But again, it's like, well, you've got, start with 5 auto ships now, start with 7 auto ships or whatever the math is. So you just keep building on your current auto ships because we really do have faith that your customers are going to love the product. So
I
they
don't know
want
how
to
anybody
reorder.
that actually uses it could not like it. I just don't. Unless you have some kind of major reaction to it. I just don't see how you could use it and honestly say, I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Unless you're like, yeah, yeah. Unless, yeah, there are some people that are like, I don't see anyone's changes. I was like, okay, yeah, because you,
Aren't
Need a
looking.
pair of glasses.
Exactly. You're
yeah,
not looking.
you have a
Or
negative mindset then.
you're
Like
just being
you're
negative Nancy.
right, right, right. You're trying to find something wrong instead of we're trying to find the good. But we're gonna have that, right? The people who are looking for the bad, not the good.
I have a cousin that her and her husband both watched all the intro, the first um, Zooms that we did, talking about the business side of it. Him and her both were really big in a direct marketing in a health line. I can't remember the name of it. And I say big in it. She won like Tahoes. I mean vehicles. I mean just really done good. And then all of a sudden they turned to getting rid of them and going other avenues, and it just crushed them. I mean, they just went from making all this to just it tanked them, and they got a bad taste in their mouth for direct sales. And
Honey, that's what Color Street did to me
I
and
know
all
that's
of the
what
other
I'm telling you.
leaders.
And
Yeah.
so she said, "I want to get Abby." She said, "It all sounds great." She said, "I want to get it. I want to try it." She says, "And if I like it, I want to join." And so she sent me her 14 days today. Her 7 days was amazing. Jamie, y'all posted them yesterday, I think, on Abby in Action. And
Oh,
her 14 days was today. Her lift, her complexion, everything looks so good. She's having a little purging this last week. She says, but she knows it's purging because it's almost as soon as they come up, they're going away. It's not like the adult hormonal acne she's been having trouble with for years. It's just like little bitty red spots. They'll come up and then within a day they're gone.
mm-hmm.
So she is still, even though she's having that this week, she's still completely in love with her Abby. She said, I've never
Good.
in my life had this much hydration in my skin. She said, I was so worried that as much hydration I was putting in, it was going to make me oily and make me have that much more of an acne breakout. She said, this is the best thing she's ever put on her face. And her mother sells Mary Kay.
Okay, I see Jamie's. Okay, yeah. I just pulled it up and I see it. So that's great. Now, Jenna, if you didn't hit the 500 Abby Accelerate, you can, it's a start over, so you can still hit 750. So,
Mm-hmm.
so you can still hit the next stage. So yeah. And then I did look, Jenna even updated David's photos on there too. So
Yes,
his
so
photos are right
good.
before we had a lot pending in Abby in Action. We didn't
Mm-hmm.
approve anything while the party was going on. So that's what we're seeing. Now, okay, so we have two things happening right now. So yesterday I challenged you all to post a glow up photo, and that's where I posted my 4 minute video because I don't have a photo, but I did take a video of the scan with my friend. So again, probably too much. And then today it's to follow up to reach out to 3 people who have commented on your post in the past or even liked it.
Mm-hmm.
And do you guys feel comfortable with verbiage? Do you want help with verbiage on that?
Thankful to Chat GPT. I'm doing okay.
You doing okay? What did you Chat GPT tell you to do? Because I haven't searched that one yet. I was gonna do that, and I was like, you know what? Let's just talk. Um,
I've
because we
tried
were
several
talking
times to
before.
reach out to people that have scanned or people that have shown interest and then went away, and I just don't know what to say. And I know that I know me, and I know that sometimes I just overdo it, and I don't want to do that because I'm scared I'm going to scare them away. So I keep finding myself stuck on that one actually,
The one,
even with Chat GPT.
yeah, the one thing I really focus on, but now did I do it? Um, is well, we want to educate. People want to be educated and not sold to. I'm justifying my actions right now. But permission-based marketing is super, super big. So Tina, instead of saying, And this is what I should be doing. Thank you. I saw that whatever, you completed your scan. I'm so glad you took that first step and went and did that. Would you like more information on the product ingredients that it's recommending? Or would you like we need to take them to the next step? Can I help you place an order that will be best for you? Um, be bold like that, but just don't jump in and do it. And you asking them for permission to help them with the next step. That's always helpful too. Oh my gosh. And I'm sending them a graphic and I'm prepping it to share with you guys, but it's a graphic and like this is what is in your in lab that it's saying and all of that stuff. And now that I'm coaching you guys, I'm like, oh no, I think maybe I'm messing up my own stuff. Where I think the first step would be thanks for completing the scan. I have more details on the product recommended. Would you like to see them? That's what you need to do. Oh, I'm such a mess.
That's okay. Sometimes we have to talk it out so we can hear ourselves think it through.
The ones that had commented or just liked on several posts, especially the ones that have commented, this is what it gave me. It says hey there, but I put hi and their name to personalize it. It says,
Mhm.
I noticed you've checked out my post, even liked or commented on some of my photos featuring ABBI skincare. Thank you so much for the support. If curious to learn more, I'd love to offer you some information or even a free personalized skin analysis to help you better understand your skin's needs. Let me know if you're interested. I'd be happy to help you.
I really like that. One part I'm not a fan of is
Mhm.
the very first part. I saw you liked or commented or something on my post
I
because
noticed you
now they
checked
might
out
be
my
afraid.
post.
What was that?
I noticed you've checked out my post or even liked or commented on some of my photos.
Yeah, I think that can be eliminated because,
Okay.
well, what do you guys think? To me, it's like
I agree.
now I'm afraid to say anything because
Yeah.
out. But I'm not saying
I had that same exact thing. That was what I thought maybe I should start that with, but then I was like, I don't know. I'm scared to say that. I don't know why I'm scared to say it. I just am.
some people do it though and do it fine. I don't
Right.
think it's wrong. I just,
It's all in who you're sending it to.
Yes.
yes, yes. Because if
Somebody
it's
I
a friend, it's
know.
like, I see you. I,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But if it's someone that you don't really know, then it would be like
Mm-hmm.
maybe don't mention you see it.
Yeah, because then they might be like, "Oh, you're stalking everything I do," or something. Some people just take it weird.
Right.
Does
GPT gave me.
anyone have any perspective they want to share on that?
I struggle
Yeah,
with reaching out to people.
you could maybe just say thanks for your support in my posts, or
Yeah.
thanks for and not
Leave
you
the
know
first half off and keep the second half.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, don't yeah. Sometimes if people know that you've seen that they've liked and whatever, yeah, it makes
Mm-hmm.
them a little leery to do it again. But if you say thank you so much for supporting and watching my posts, something like that.
Mhm.
First half off for my future contacts.
I know. No, and don't feel like, oh my gosh, I just ruined whatever because now I'm
I didn't
kind of
send
thing.
that many of this one. It was
Yeah.
just a few of this one.
We learn. So, but I
Mhm.
like that verbiage. And maybe if you could copy and paste it. Maybe when I post the link, which I'm going to do sooner than later. Last week it took me a few days, I think, because I kept forgetting, but I'll do it right away. So I don't have a Cinco de Mayo to go to or anything tonight. So I'm not rushing out the door. So I like that though. Connie, did you have input on it? I saw your camera come on and I thought, oh, do you want to share any thoughts? You got your hair cut off, girl. It looks good. Oh, you were eating dinner? Okay. You're like, I'm not talking to you. Don't talk to me. That's what my grannies did to me the other day. Okay. Anyone? So thank you for letting us like dissect that verbiage a little bit, Christy, but I liked it. The other challenge that's happening that is being posted or was posted, in the Power Collective is getting 15 people into Abby in Action this week. Do you think that's doable? Especially
What was
because
it?
bingo Wednesday night. You could leverage bingo.
Yes.
Yeah, that's okay, Connie. I'm glad you're checking in today. So you could leverage bingo and say, hey, we're doing a fun bingo tomorrow night in our group. Would you like an invite? Um, or if they say no, say, okay. Or, oh, I can't tomorrow night. I'm busy. It's not tomorrow night, it's Wednesday night. But if they're like, no, I'm busy, say, oh, well, I have a lot of great before and after photos if you're curious. I like the word curious instead of interested. If you're
Mm-hmm.
curious at all about what we're doing, I would love for you to hop into this group. You can be a stalker. Just know however well you know the person, right? Just come stalk the group. Just be nosy and look and see what's going on. Being curious is good, but sometimes people are afraid to even admit they're a little bit curious because then they feel like we're gonna be like overzealous following up with them. I'm that way. I will never admit to anybody anything that I'm curious because I don't want to be sold to.
I'm
So,
the same way.
yeah.
And now that I'm the one selling, it's like, dang, maybe I should pay those people some attention because I want them to pay me attention.
I know sometimes I think about that too. I don't like the tit for the tat though either because it's like, no, I'm not going to buy from you just because you're buying from me. I'm not
Yeah.
playing that game and I don't expect that game from you.
Yeah.
So don't do that because you'll go broke.
Yeah.
Never done direct sales before. Don't do that game. So yeah, and Dana, you're feeling a little, you have so much you want to accomplish. You guys, guess what? I do too. I do too. It's like there's so much energy and there's so much to do because it's new and we've got great ideas. And hopefully, maybe these little daily challenges will just help you. Jenna's feeling the same. Yeah. What do you guys think? Are you able to follow the daily challenges? Is that helping you break it down? Do you even know what I'm talking about? Because I'm posted, they're in our chat. Are you in our chat? Um, It's called La Alliance Chatty Chat Chat. I should have put the link to it in my email, or not my email, but the text message that I sent out. But it's this one. Let me see. Let me find it. I think there's a way to share the chat. Invite link. Oh, okay. So there's an invite link I just turned on our chat so you can share it. So we're just doing little challenges. Like yesterday was post a selfie about your glow up and how you're feeling about stuff. Today is to send a message to 3 people that have liked or commented on your Abby post. So I'm hoping it can break it down a little bit, and you feel a little bit more comfortable with it.
So I have a question or want people's thought on this. So you send out the link, they scan their skin, and then they see what comes up. And I find that people are very confused by that and what they're supposed to order. So I really feel like you have to follow up with them and say, let me help you order what you need for your skin. We can talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
I completely agree with that.
I
I
do too.
agree. I agree
I
because
do too.
you guys know you get the link. I'm gonna share my screen. This is let me see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna do that.
Page, like today, the ladies I spoke with, giving my card out, I even told them when I gave it to them, they're like, we're going to go home and scan. I said, well, let me go and tell you, when you scan, it's going to offer you and suggest all these things. I said, it may be overwhelming or even confusing. I said, my number's on my card. Reach out to me. I said, I will be able to go in and see what it has scanned and recommended for you, and we can talk it out and go over it together. I said, don't let it overwhelm you. I said,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like, oh, okay, okay. So I try to tell them up front, you know,
That's
Yeah.
exactly what I do too.
it's, don't get
But
overwhelmed. It can look like a lot.
yeah. And so like this is the graphic that I sent to some people. This is their like their results. And then it talks about I put their name on it, what the exfoliating cleanser does, the hyaluronic acid does, and then this is their base and their actives.
Hmm.
Um,
That's nice.
and this might be really, really good for the product junkie. Guess what? It's probably too much. Like I love seeing what the products do. Love seeing that. And so then I said, Kim, understanding your personalized cart. One, customize in lab. This is one option. Two, complete your routine, scroll through and look for your fresh active and your serums. And then I tell them, like the purple hearts, look for the purple heart. And then three, choose what makes you happiest. And then what I'm in the process of doing is putting all these are the DIY. No, these are the in-lab actives and what they
Mhm.
do for you. So I'm in the process of getting those all written out for you. I have them in a spreadsheet. There's one that we're not allowed to share yet. I think I have it on it. And then this is a description of the bases, but and the cleansers.
Hmm.
And this is the first time I've seen someone with a Soothe cleanser recommended. I've never seen that recommended or the exfoliating. On the mirror, it still says Soothe. So, but like this is what I'm trying to break down to make more simple. And it's funny. Oh, I did change my font because I had like cursive in some places, and my niece is like, they don't teach cursive anymore.
Oh, good Lord.
I'm like, even in a font, I can't use cursive. And she's like, people can't read cursive. The younger generation. They didn't teach my kids cursive in school and they're 30.
So, so sad.
Yeah, did you learn cursive, Montana?
I did.
Yeah. Logan did because he was in a traditional school. Kyle didn't. Kyle's like, he's my engineer. He's like, can't read it, Mom. Yeah.
Well, engineers are famous for not doing very well with spelling anyway. Being married to one, you know.
Yeah, 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 but they are smart. I was married to one too. So
Yeah.
there's that. And now let me show you two. Let me go to Abby. And then I've kept you guys for almost an hour. So when you look at here, these are your links, my personal links. So if you want someone just to go to your website, you click on your personal links and you can scan that. Or if you want them to go straight to the skin analysis, you can highlight that and give it to them. I have a third one, In-Store Flow, because I have the machine. And that will just give them two recommendations so I can make it.
Oh, yeah.
So these are the links. Really, and if you give them this one, I think at events, I'm going to use the analysis flow because I just want them to scan. And I'm gonna have them, and I do think even though I have a mirror and I have crappy Wi-Fi, but even if I have the mirror and good Wi-Fi, um, you know how they say when you're selling a product, the best way to sell a product, Paige talked about this, is getting it in their hand, having them hold it. Well, when we are selling a skincare line, like you can hand them the bottles to hold if you're at an event, but also having them hold it, they have their phone right here and they have their analysis right here. So it's almost like holding the product and they have access to it. So then they can go back to it too if they don't finish everything on the mirror. So this is how I'm justifying my crappy Wi-Fi. And then I'm just going to give them the analysis flow just to do that and to complete that. But the personal website, has everybody looked at the personal website?
Mhm.
Dana, Jenna, Connie? your personal website looks like this. It's global.abby.care/?, and then whatever you signed up with, Connie. So you have an email, and so it will show that. But the website's beautiful, and right there, and even look at the banner across the top, order with welcome Abby 10. So they know even if they go on and look that they're getting a 10% off discount. And then they can explore the bundles that are available. And
Do
then
you
they
think they'll
can
extend the bundles?
say
Keep
again.
them? Do you think they'll extend the bundles and keep them?
Um, I don't know. Um, and I'm not even sure what my vote would be on that. I want bundles. I've been begging for DIY bundles from the beginning
Hmm.
because I'm a DIY person. So if not, I want I want an in-lab bundle at least like the DI like I want the Glow Trio bundle for DIY. At least that. But so yeah, I'm not sure about the mini bundles if they'll explore them, if they'll extend it or not. We just want to get product in people's hands too. That's just a really important thing. So that's where you find your flow. And then doo-doo.
Quick question. So if they go straight to the scan, do they see the link to or the code for the 10% discount at that point or no?
No, if you go right to the scan. So I would really only share that the analysis flow if
In
yeah,
person?
yeah, but maybe that's not even smart. I think
And
maybe
they also don't see it if they scan on the mirror either, right?
right, right. The mirror you're going to be there, but yeah. You know what? I think maybe the personal website will be the best one to go to. So then that way they log into it on their phone and then they always have your personal website. That's probably the best one to use.
I just use that one and I tell them to scroll to scan here and then it'll walk them through it.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that's the best one to use. And then I think it's just super slow. And then once they scan, you can go to orders. And this is where it's still janky. Okay, so we've got orders processing. These are people who have ordered. I don't know why Janet shows up on mine. These are people who have done the scan and put their items in the cart, but haven't look at all these people haven't purchased. I don't know why Laura's a team member. I don't know why she's sitting there either. So there's some things that we're still trying to figure out. These are people who've done the skin analysis, but didn't put anything in their cart and didn't order, which is kind of true, but not true because MJ did end up ordering, but she must have ordered on a different scan.
Mm-hmm.
And then in store, again, I, yeah, I don't know. Because Mary did her scan on my mirror at the very same time Kim did. And they're both in two different categories. So just look under here and
Okay,
here
so like I don't have in store.
Just click them all.
and here. In store is the machine.
Okay, okay, that's why I don't have
Yeah.
that.
And
I just
then
have.
under orders. Now to look, so if you're looking to see, like if you qualified, you can add up your orders. Now, if you have a lot of orders, I don't. You can see I don't have a ton of orders. I have 3 customers right now. Um, and then so that's got to get better. Like I can't run my business on 3 customers and I can't recruit if I only have 3 people. But so if it gets too long though, there's supposed to be a history. So then you can go look at past months, but I don't see it yet. But will be there. But then for yourself, you click on replenishment orders. And that's where you're going to see that I am my best customer and I scan a lot. So all of these are just pending scans, delivered. So this is where your scans go and your customers. Now I wanted to show you, like, okay, this is me pending. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to home. I'm gonna go back to orders. So I'm gonna look at like cart. Okay, so Chris, um, she did the scan and she put stuff in her cart. So here I can get, do you see where I'm pointing link to cart? I can click that and it will send her cart to her. And this is everything in her cart. So let me click that link. Oh, I clicked that. There we go. This is a link to her cart, or if she just needs the link to pay because she's scanned on my mirror and you can't pay on your mirror. But so you can just copy the code and it goes right to the cart. They do the not paying on the mirror for privacy reasons because like if you're at an event, you don't want to be standing on a mirror with everyone to see putting in your credit card information. So that's why the added step is in there. And then, but so for Chris, I can see everything it recommended for her and her total. And then I can see her analysis results and her age. Um, Someone did it, and I'm like, you are not 47. You're really, what's your driver's license say? Because she like cut it up like 20 years off of her age, and it really wants to know your age for a reason. Um, and so these are her actives that are in the cart, so I can tell her about that. And then you can click on the I, and it gives you a description of what that active is. So those little I's give you descriptions to everything. And then this is her recommendation, which is so informative. And then down here, more tips and more recommendations.
So I
So,
had a customer order the one of the bundles, the tannin bundle, and so she just did a bundle. She just went to the website and did it. Like she did a scan, so it never asked her for her age. But in my back office, it lists her as 47 years old. Also,
oh, so I bet you she just didn't put her age in then.
yeah.
Okay, okay. So like if I copy the link to the card, I'm going to do that and paste it here and show you guys. So when someone goes into order, and this is part of the follow-up, I have the link, would you like the link directly to your cart? And then you can give it to them and it's going to pull it up. Or you can just give them the direct link to pay. And so this gives her top 3. This is where she can pick her base and then click on that little I and it's going to tell you the description of the base. It's not going to tell you. Yeah, it is. It's telling you the ingredients, maybe the active ingredients in the active, but it's not telling you why I chose this for you. Advice, apply morning and evening. So you can click on that little I. Now the heart, and it says best for you. So we're like, you can't see the heart. So then they added best for you. But if you want to change your cream, you can. And same with, then the bundles are there. None of those are recommended. And then what's best for you for here. And then she can put them in her cart and check out. And so that's how that works. Now, if I go back, let me see if it'll let me go back. It always does that. I should know. So if I go back to orders and I click on analysis, so she hasn't put anything in her cart. So I'm going to Amanda. Let's see what it looks like. So these are Amanda's items, and blemishes are dark marks, you guys. And so this is it's recommending Honey Shea, these actives in her in lab, or these actives in DIY. And then her recommendations are down here. Now let me click on this because Amanda didn't, I don't think she put anything in her cart. Yeah. So Amanda doesn't have the link to pay, but I can still copy the code and go to her cart. and I can send that to her, and then she can add and remove things from her cart, and it's an easy way to shop.
So here's a question. Can you only do that from a computer, or can you do that on your phone?
It should be on your phone too. I'm looking because I'm sure that kind of is hard for you when you're at work, right? If you don't have your computer.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to
Well, and
cart.
it's time consuming.
Yeah, yeah, it's on your phone too.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah. So that's good. Okay.
What if someone wants to change one of the actives in their in lab? They can do that too, right? Because like two that are close together, percent like on my daughter, one she had two that were 61%, and she would rather have hers do the what was it, something in acne than the other one that was there, and they were the same percentage. So how would we go about that? Because we didn't order her one yet because of that.
You can edit it. So when you get the
So you can
scan
edit.
results
Okay.
up at the top, you can edit it. Now,
Okay.
will you get what you change it to?
That's why we didn't order because I told her, let me find out because she literally had two that were at 61% and it listed, I think it was the regulation or it was sensitivity and then the spots and acne. He said, well, I'd rather work on the spots and acne than a sensitivity. And they literally were both 61%. And
Yeah.
they were her third item. But
So,
so it just arbitrarily picked one of them.
yeah, so if you do that and then do the scan, um,
Hmm. That was from her scan. Yeah.
yeah, and then so let me go.
I also tried to edit my scan and I couldn't figure out how, so I just, instead of buying from the scan, I did the create my routine and picked my three things.
Well,
Well, when I went, well, because we were trying to see about an in-lab, when I went into it, I was able to change it up in the in-lab edit, but then on from me doing her thing, but she didn't see what I did to it. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, let me see if I can. I might have to do it on my phone. I don't think it. Okay, it wants me to upload a picture.
So I thought just if that does come up again, if someone's got two very close things, but they'd rather work on what's really coming up as number four and they want to put it in their in-lab, can we do that? So I'm
Mhm.
kind of glad it happened with me and my daughter before it happened with anyone else. Because
Yeah, right. So I am uploading a picture right now. Okay, I uploaded the picture. Sorry.
mhm.
That. And it does take a little while for like this to come in. You get those little dots, but it's like,
Hey,
okay,
while you're doing that, can I share a little bit of information that I got today for all of our little praying ladies? Just throw a little shout out for me.
okay.
My lab work came back today, and I have Rocky Mountain spotted fever from a tick bite.
Oh
Nobody
no.
gets Rocky Mountain spotted fever anymore, but me,
Oh
because I
no.
am an overachiever.
Is that
So,
why you've been so sick, do you think?
well, that's why I have not felt good this last week. But I have it bit me on my boobie. Never saw the tick. It wasn't there Saturday, and Sunday I had a bite, and then by Tuesday it was this big.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
no.
I got my lab results back today, so
And
I'll
now
be
she's going to
thankful.
be a little sick for knocking herself out with a microwave.
Yes, that's why I told you, Anita. I had just talked to my tandem for our Zoom meeting. Our cabinets are extra tall because my son's tall. Both of our sons are tall. My husband's tall. So we raised our cabinets, our counters and cabinets up 4 extra inches from normal standard.
Oh.
And I guess I thought the microwave was just going to go over my head. I slammed my head right in the door.
Ouch.
Like I literally like saw the little Tweety birds. About knocked myself
Oh
out.
no, that hurts.
Yeah, it's pretty fun, but yeah.
Sorry.
So I'm just on antibiotics for 14 days.
Okay, I'm
Still,
wondering
if it's
what that was.
another 14 days, so we'll see.
Aw.
Who gets that anymore? Nobody hears
All
about that.
right. Okay,
Mhm.
so I'm in here, you guys, and if you need to go, please don't feel rude leaving. There was a place to change. Okay, so let me hold on. Let me see if I go back, if that's gonna just mess up everything. Okay. I clicked on view your custom made products. I'm gonna click
You
on
do the full
here we go,
analysis.
see your full analysis, and then you
Edit.
click on edit
Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I did.
and then change it from whatever, regulation to wrinkles. And
Yeah.
then you can
So
view your
go ahead and use like the first two and then just change it so
custom.
then that's they would then make the cream that way.
Let's see. So then
Because
here it says radiance, hydration, and wrinkles. So now I'm going to view my custom made products. I would just double check that it did it for you. Now, how do you know? That's the hard thing. Okay, so I'm going to do this and click on this. Oh, hydration, radiance. It went really big. And wrinkles. Yeah,
okay, so it did change it.
Mm-hmm.
I think they fixed that. Because I don't feel like my last one they did what I wanted it to do. And
Hmm.
Fred's like, but the analysis is right. Just trust the process. I was like, fine. Next month I'll do what I want. But it does look like it will do that. So if you need to run something by me before like we can look at the cart before you pay, just let me know.
Hmm. Okay.
Okay. Yay! All right. I have someone with the cart, but nothing is in it when I click it. I see the scan, but that's it. Um, so when you go to, can you share your screen? Or I mean, just hold up your phone or something. So when you go to link to cart and you look at the cart, Jenna, there's nothing in it. Do you have the copy code to cart?
Yeah, and nothing comes up. So I'm in cart. I don't know, can you see? Whoop.
There. Okay, there.
So if I click on that first one, that's what it shows.
Up at the top, link to cart, right above her age.
So copy that, copy the code, and then I open a link. Okay, hold on. When I did it the other day, it was just blank too. Well, let me see. Yeah, it says $0.
Yes. Now she gets to put stuff in the cart. Then she clicks on the best for you with the purple hearts or the where it says best for you, and then she'll add stuff to her cart.
So wouldn't that just be in the analysis? How's that different than the analysis? If she doesn't that mean she doesn't have anything currently there?
Yeah, it's like she went a step further, but she didn't go to the process of ordering yet. I don't know the difference. I don't really know why they show up in one
Maybe
spot and not the
maybe she
other.
like clicked like explore the products
Yeah, and didn't.
and then didn't
Jenna,
add it.
Jenna, did you say that was looking at in the cart or looking in the analysis? I'm sorry,
In the
I missed
cart.
that.
I
Looking
was
in the
looking at
cart.
the cart. Yeah.
She was in the cart category though, in
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
back office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
Because
like it might be right though. Maybe she
even when
said
you,
view the
Um,
products but didn't necessarily add them.
yeah, she just
Mm-hmm.
didn't add them to her cart, is what it
yeah,
sounds like.
but she's in the cart, not the analysis. So to me, she should be under the analysis button. I just check both. Sometimes I don't ask why.
Hmm.
It's technology right now, and there's
I
like,
wonder, I wonder if maybe she had put stuff in her cart but took it out, so it put her in the cart, but now her cart's empty, but it's still showing up there.
Maybe she tested out like the price,
Right. And like looking at pricing, but then she took everything out of her cart
and then it's back to
because
zero.
she didn't. And so now it's sitting in cart. I don't know. Just a
Yeah,
thought.
that could be.
Because so under cart, well, Amanda's under analysis and under cart. We did ask them to keep them under analysis. So we did ask for this change. So they're under analysis and then they add stuff to their cart and then they order. So they're supposed to come out of the cart tab and go into the orders tab. But we still want to see their analysis stuff. So we asked to keep it in the analysis tab too.
That's like a nice follow-up too, to just go to that one place.
Yeah, because like when I go under analysis and click on Amanda, I only get the code to her cart. But when I go to cart and click on Amanda, and maybe she did two different scans too, I don't know. But then when I go to cart and click on Amanda, I get the link to pay and I get the link to her cart. So I can just send her the link to checkout where it has everything in her cart. It has her address right there and everything ready to go for her to just add her credit card number. Oh, it's not a smooth process. There's glitches.
Has anyone had issues with their tracking numbers?
Not anymore.
So I have an order that was placed on the 26th, which was before the party, and then I have like 5 more orders after that date because hers was included in the party. So it's hers and 5 more. Hers says processing, but the rest of them say shipped. But she has a tracking number, but all of the tracking numbers say label created, not yet shipped.
When you click on the tracking number under orders, you get this. I always click on that.
I pasted into USPS.
Okay, good. But guess what? They're going FedEx now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. So what I would do is take that number,
And put it in FedEx.
hit hit look up,
Mm-hmm.
and then it takes you, oh, search the web. And then it takes you to track package.
Uh-huh.
And then
Yeah.
status not available. Then it does say view details in USPS. I'm not sure. I don't know what it's going to look like with
Montana, if they've created the label, but if one's saying processing and the rest are saying shipped, and all of the labels have been created and you've gotten tracking numbers, it may just mean that they've printed the label, but they haven't actually put that in the pickup pile because they're doing
Well,
so many. So it may be that some of them are just in a different part of the process of getting it out the door.
well, I have one that says that was delivered today, and then the one that still says processing, she ordered today, makes a week, so I would think it's already out of the building,
Can you
and
just
the rest of them,
yeah, can you send me her tracking number and her name?
yes, I will.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just take care of that. Okay. All right, guys, this was Marathon Call. Thanks for troubleshooting and going through stuff, and I hope it helped looking at the back office for, just to kind of play around with some of it and get a little bit more comfortable, know where to send somebody to do skin analysis. I challenge you to just give it a try.
Baby.
To your grandma.
She likes to talk to people. She's
All
obsessed with FaceTime.
right, well, we'll see you guys next week.
All
See
right,
you
thank y'all.
Wednesday, hopefully at bingo.
Thank you, Nita.
You're welcome. Thank you. Oh, and for bingo, only customers can win.
Oh, Georgie.
Yes, only customers can win bingo, but
Oh,
you can still come and hang out.
Sweet babies.
Yep, they're ready.
It's time for you to get them attention. Get off the phone.
They're like,
Hi, Lindley.
it's 6:18 and we eat at 6:30, Mom. Let's go.
They do know what time it is, that's for
They
sure.
do. They do. All right, you guys. See you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.